Alright folks, welcome back, Pushing the Potters. We're playing Spurs. Of course we're playing Spurs. It's a Pushing the Potters episode in April. I mean, it's not April where I'm doing this now, is it? It's April in game. Let's move on. We're playing Spurs. We're always playing Spurs. The league game against Spurs, that's the only one you're going to be missing, and you missed the draw. 2-2. Harry Kane. What can you say about the man? He doesn't score in August, but he scores against us whenever it is. 63rd minute, he got one back for us. I'd love him on this team. Tommy Lamar put us ahead, so Harry Kane brought it back just after the hour mark. Milik gave us what I thought was going to be a winner. He come off the bench after his return from his shin splints injury, but Harry Kane there again in the 88th minute of the game made it 2-2. The points were shared. It's probably a better point for us than Tottenham, in fairness. If you look at the league table there, it basically... Well, it pulls them ahead of United, and they can close to within 5 points still of us with 5 games to go. On the run-in, I'd expect us to be able to cruise to break through. We haven't got any of the big teams. Newcastle are okay. There aren't really any tough away games. We'll probably go and lose them all now. But, yeah, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that in the top right-hand corner of the screen, it actually says match. I made an error. I was so excited, I just ploughed on, and to be honest, I've already submitted my team. So let's do the team sheet in just a minute. And there are your teams. So Tottenham are taking it seriously. They've got Lloris, they've got Ali, they've got Kane. We're taking it as seriously as we can do. We've got our big players in. Our back four has been disrupted. Little John picked up a knock in that Tottenham game, the league game, not the Champions League game that you saw. He picked up a knock. He's only out for a few days, but he is out today. So Hendricks, of all people, is going to start at centre-half. Borthwick Jackson I would normally go with, but he's not quite fit. So it's Hendricks that we're going to trust. The front four, we're going to restore Milik to the front. Berardi's going to sit on the bench today, because Sisto's had a pretty hot streak, and I want him to continue, and I think he might be able to get another goal just to go against his former side. So fingers crossed we can do the business, and really we don't have to push too hard. A 3-goal lead at this stage. We're 3-0 up. We should be able to just get there without too much trouble. But Harry Kane can do the damage, and FM likes a bit of a comeback occasionally, doesn't it? Okay, so first goal is going to be massive. Let's be honest. First goal could win this game quite simply. Just 6 minutes on the clock. Could we get the first goal? Vlasic, Lloris, just point blank really. Sends it into orbit after Vlasic had a strike of real venom. There'll be another corner, but we very rarely see anything happen from a second phase corner. It'll be another corner. Really, the percentage-wise of what comes from these corners goes down and down by each degree. So we're into third territory now. Oh, that's awful. Phil Jones. Luckily, it's Phil Jones bringing it away. I mean, he held it up quite nicely, didn't he? Well, I think one of our boys could have easily run at him there. Hendricks, though, steps in. The beauty of Hendricks is he's such a versatile player, and that's sort of one of the reasons that I decided to bring him in. Natural in defence and midfield. Just gives you that extra security as a player, especially on the bench. So it's just a few minutes to go to half-time into the 38th minute, and Mbula's just been carded. I'm happy with a Kiev-style boredom at this stage, to be honest. They've got 45 minutes to put 3 past us, and even that doesn't win the game for them. I'm quite pleased with it, to be honest. I'm going to just warn them against complacency. That motivates Mbula this time. Doesn't stress him out like it did in the first leg. So maybe he's learned to calm. He's taken my soothing words. Maybe he played some jazz on the way in. Still, either way, he seems more calm and motivated about the whole situation. Lamar finds Sisto. Ball is cleared. Mbula to Tellez. Nothing happens. I'll see you in a minute. Tottenham corner still inside the 50th minute. Always a problem. Milik does well though. He needs runners though, alive aside. He's now got them in Sisto on this right flank. Where's he going though? He loses the ball, and Harry Kane straight onto that ball down the channel. He leaves Hendricks in his wake. Fortunately, Shawcross, that experience there, just showed him onto his wrong foot, forced him into an angle that he wasn't happy to... Well, he was happy to shoot from, but he was never going to score from. Would have taken a worldie of a strike. The play continues, though. Maybe there's another chance. This is a bit more open than I'd like. Sisto going nowhere, and they look for Kane down the channel again. This time he's got support. Asensio, Dele Alli... There's no way Butland's keeping that one out, and we can see the goal inside 50 minutes. That's a little bit earlier than I'd like. I have to point the finger at Sisto. He lost the ball twice in the build-up to that goal, really. Dele Alli absolutely powered through Butland. He was never going to be able to stop something at that point blank range. So we'll give it a few minutes, and I think we're going to get Berardi on for Sisto. He didn't impress me with that lack of ability to pick a pass or pick a man. Okay, so just after the hour mark now, it's a little bit tight. It's a little bit concerning. I feel a bit tight-chested. And Lamar, he hits the post. That would have been important. An away goal in the whole the complexion of the entire affair swings so firmly in our favour. But it's not to be this time. Hendricks gets beaten. Here's Dallas. He's looking a little bit tired. We're going to have to make that change. Borthwick Jackson isn't fully fit, but he is going to come on today. He's going to play left side, and we've got a corner while that's going on. That's probably because I'm making a change. Lloris claims it, though. Hopefully that's the end of it. Let's just do the change, shall we? Harry Kane's not going to beat Tallers to the ball. Oh, he goes all the way back to Butland. It's a questionable kick, but Vlasic does nice. And here's Mbula. Vlasic left side. I'm feeling tense. If you could cut it with a knife, I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it now. I don't normally carry a knife just for these big games. He's got to walk. He's got to be ejected from the field of play. Carter Vickers is gone. Now I feel a little bit. I can feel the stress is leaving me. Oh, the relief of a red card. Ooh. Anyway, 72 minutes played. There's still work to be done. Here's Vlasic to Milik. The extra man will help though. Here's Lamar. He's got Vlasic. You can't find him. Here's Milik. Mbula goes left to Borthwick to Vlasic. Back to Mbula. He's the sixpence, isn't he, really? Here's Rondonina bouncing all over the place. Lamar's inside. He gets the goal. It's the away goal we were looking for. It's taken the red card. But we were in the game. We stayed in the game, even though we were fighting against what I assume was wave after wave of Spurs attack. The relief. Tommy Lamar hits one. Lloris is nowhere. It's 1-1 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. We have the away goal. That should be it. We are looking pretty knackered. I'm going to get Sigurdsson on for Lamar. Pochettino was nice enough to criticise Sigurdsson as the weak link of our team, so it'd be nice if he could score a free kick or something. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Time's ticking away. Danilo's going to get another card, is he? Yes, he is. From the Giraffe. Oh, he always seems to get carded, which is the only problem we have with Danilo. He's been suspended a little bit. I don't think he's been sent off for us yet, but he keeps picking up these yellow cards. Not ideal. Danilo clears. Milik's not going to get there, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to concede 3 times in the next 20 seconds. And, well, you never know. Maybe we'll get another one and win the game on the night. Sigurdsson. Oh, it would have been special if he'd hit it from there. Yep, a few seconds to go. The ball, nice ball out to Felipe Anderson, but he's gone beyond time. And that is the game. So a 1-1 draw, a 4-1 in aggregate. Lovely, lovely stuff. I think what we'll do is we'll get to that Champions League semi-final draw. It's this coming Friday. Hold the phone, just stay with me. It'll be worth it, I promise. Alright then, so here we are. It's semi-final day. Now, I'm not going to disrespect any of the teams left in it, but I want Porto. Please give me Porto. Any team, as long as it's Porto, yeah? So, Man United. That would be a disaster. Oh my. Okay, second leg away. I don't mind that. So we're in with a chance, aren't we? We are in with a chance. I mean, we'll lose to Man United or Bayern if we make it anyway. But we're in with a chance of a second successive final against Porto. Ooh, I feel like we've got a good chance. Right, so what have we got left then? When are the fixtures? We've got Burnley in the FA Cup semi-final, and then we do Porto. I think what we'll do is we will come back for the Porto game. It's going to be the home leg first and then the away leg. So, I mean, these games just aren't particularly interesting as much as we're in the title race, if you can call it a race. So, yeah, we'll be back for the Porto game, the first leg. It's going to be, it's going to be tough, but I think we take Porto. Ooh. That's a relief, to be honest. I saw Man United, and we all thought it, didn't we? Thank you very much for watching today. It's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is. I do appreciate all the support that I get for these videos. Twitter, YouTube, all the support's phenomenal. It really is. And do follow me on Twitter at KnockItWide. Please do like the video if you've enjoyed and subscribe for more. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.